Hi, I'm Brent Woods, Project Manager for Downer on the Central Plains Irrigation Scheme Distribution Project. Downer are lucky enough to be doing the pipe distribution network, which is approximately a $60 million plus irrigation scheme, requiring 132 kilometres of pipe to be installed. We've got a small crew which runs primarily a 45-tonne chain trencher, which GPS machine control, 65-tonne chain trencher, again with machine control, and behind me is the 200-tonne chain trencher. The advantage of the machine control on this chain trencher isn't only limited to production. It has a real quality aspect to it, so we can get as-built information, which is only checked occasionally by a surveyor. The health and safety advantages are huge. It cuts a 3-metre wide and up to 3-metre deep trench, so we never put a man in the trench. By accurate survey beforehand and then assurance of where the pipe's gone and height-wise has saved this project hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that is another key advantage that can't be overlooked with good survey. It also gives you a good indication of where your project's tracking on a daily basis. So we run earned value graphs that come in every day, so we know where we sit in relation to program and know if we need to accelerate or where we've got float. We engaged with Global Survey at the very beginning of this project. We had other companies who were touting their wares. We found dealing with Ray Copeland in particular very good, very knowledgeable. We worked through a lot of different options, and at the end of the day it might have cost us a little bit more, but we want quality and we want assurance. Any issues we've had with the GPS, if Ray hasn't been able to be here, he's always talked through with our site team and provided local resource. So as a supplier, more than comfortable with the service we've received from Global, and we'll be looking at using them in the future.
I'm Sam, I'm the site surveyor for Downer at Central Plains. The GPS machine control for us is hugely beneficial on the site because it's allowing us to ensure that the pipes are going into the correct level and in the correct position to grade, which on a gravity fed line like what we're doing is awfully critical as we're lining the pipes to a grade of 0.2. So we're reliant on our machines to be giving us accurate levels and to be giving us an accurate trench to get all the pipes in the correct positions really. The biggest benefit of the Leica system is the as-builting that the system can do for us. We can set our trenches up so they automatically store every 5 metres as they're moving along. By the time this project's finished, I'll have 195,000 as-built points off these machines, which is a lot of data to process, but we've probably got more data than any person could possibly think about capturing within their project, which means that we can give our clients better results and better quality as-builts, and we know exactly what's gone on every 5 metres of our job. One benefit with the as-builts off the machine is it's all time and date stamped, so if the guys have accidentally put the wrong date in or something like that on the files, it's so easy to go back and find the data and make sure it's all useful. In terms of set out on the site, I'm using a Viva GPS out here. I've also got a 1200 GPS out here to use for the set out. That's been really, really good. I've got the one benefit that all the files can go between all the equipment. So I'm able to export out an XML file out of Magnet, and the exact same file goes into the trenches and into my Viva equipment. To me, that's the biggest benefit of the Leica equipment on the site, is I don't need to go and put all the information into different software to be able to use it on the site. I just take it straight out of my survey software and it goes in both my Viva and the machines, which is really beneficial and cuts down the amount of office time. In terms of time saving, for the benefit of having this machine control on this site is absolutely crazy. A lot of our trenches are all over 1.5 metres deep, which means you cannot get in them. So that's the big benefit of having these machines with the machine control on, is that it's improving the safety and it's improving, well, it's cutting down the amount of survey time that's required. If you were to have traditional survey on the site, I would say you'd need probably 4 full-time surveyors, whereas up until now I've been doing the whole site with just 1 surveyor out here, which is considerable cost savings, which obviously the machine control will be able to do that. Really, it's invaluable. Our site's 27k long by 14k wide, and with the site of this size, being able to have the machine control running so seamlessly as what it's going out here has just saved me huge amounts of time. In terms of the equipment I'm running on this site, I've got a Leica base station. We also have 3 rugby laser levels, which are being used by our guys doing groundworks. So they're using the laser levels for levelling up for pump station pads, PRV pads, turnout slabs and all that, just to make sure they get a nice even grade. The accuracy I'm getting out of the trenching machines is surprisingly amazing. I cannot believe the accuracy I'm getting out of them myself. I can get a pipe in the ground with a 200-tonne trencher to under 50 mils. Pretty crazy thing to really, when you think about it. You look at a machine this size and the fact it can cut a trench that accurately, which is really, it shows that it is worth paying that bit more to have the good quality equipment on your site. The guys are running a guidance system in here, so the operator has a screen in there which has got their cuts, their fills and their alignment, so they can look at where they are in terms of their alignment for their centre line. They know where they're on the cuts and fills, and they know where they are at all times. They know their chainages, they know how many metres they're doing. They've all picked it up extremely well, had really positive feedback about the ease of use. They like the systems and they want to keep using it.